Buonasera, everyone.
Buonasera, buenos tardes,
Buonasera.
amigo.
Welcome to the Winers Club.
That's right.
So I'm Chris. I'm the East Coast wine taster. And on the other side of the camera is my brother Mike, the West Coast wine taster.
We had to search high and wide to find a wine tester that's up to the high standards of Soruba.
Since
Get
you
your mind out
already
of the.
started, I'll let you continue in introducing yourself. Don't
All right,
stop.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, stop. Keep going. You're on a roll. So our
I'm just going to
mission
quietly sip my wine.
as non-expert wine tasters, but have drank quite a bit of wine, we're going to go through introduction. I'll be introducing East Coast wines from the North Carolina area. And Mike, you'll be doing what?
West Coast wine from the Oregon area. Although this is from Snoqualmie. This is Columbia Valley, which isn't far. Not that.
So, well, okay. Well, we'll let you slide on this one. First, episode number 1. It's going to be a few glitches, but we're going to power through. Okay, before Mike finishes all his wine, we're going to do a taste. Got some wine left?
Mentally. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So go ahead, Mike. Introduce yourself and introduce your wine.
Okay, so my name's Mike Honan. I live in Oregon, and this wine is an excellent Snoqualmie blend. So it's got, it's probably got all the big reds in it, or a few big reds. Let me see. Yeah, this is a really nice. This is out of Snoqualmie Vineyards. So yeah, throughout the Columbia Valley. Yep. It's wine from Columbia Valley, and I'm sure of it. And it's red, so it's probably like Cabernet Franc, whatever. Maybe a little bit of everything in there. Just a little smattering, as we say. What's the smatter with this wine? Well, I'll tell you what. It's got a smattering of grapes, and it's delicious. It's not. What's it like? I'll tell you what it's like. So it's it's fruity and it's dry, which is what you want, a dry wine. It's not got a little bit kind of leather. Leathery is kind of a very subjective term. What does leathery mean? I mean, it doesn't have that like that. I really can't stand that jammy California sweet jammy. Like it just has a lot of plum and sweet. That is not my thing. Now, if there's anything wrong with it, there's a lot of people that love that stuff. God bless you. You know what I say? I say God bless them. But this,
that's good.
On the other hand, is good as opposed to all those other wines that God just blessed. This is good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that wine intro from the West. The wine I have tonight is from right here in North Carolina. Oh, let me get that in there.
What's it say? Fish hipped?
Fish hippie.
Ooh, Fish hippie. I like the name.
This is Fish Hippies local from right here, Mount Airy. It's a dry blend. The guy who created this wine and set up the winery is what's his name? Rob Bell, I think, or John Bell, or no, Webb. Rob Webb. He started in 2002, bought 10 acres, went to all the wine schools and colleges, became a viniteur, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And then he came back to North Carolina, bought 10 acres in Yadkin Valley, started growing grapes, and he did such a good job. He started making wine that he eventually opened up his own winery, but instead of having it out there on the vineyard, he put his winery right in the middle of downtown, kind of the historic part of town.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of a, fancy restaurant, but it's casual. It's not dress up. I guess he's kind of hippie-ish.
That's hippie fish, hippie-ish.
Yeah, fish, hippie. And it's, it's popular here in Mount Airy, and it's screw top.
Love it.
And this is the red. He makes a white. He makes a Riesling and a couple of others, but this is a popular one. You get a bottle for like $13.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good price for a kind of a craft wine.
And it's swirl. I've been doing my research.
Mine doesn't
Swirl,
swirl.
sniff, okay, swish. Swaller. They don't say swallow here in the South. It's swaller.
Swaller.
And you swallow. It is a bit acidic, not too dry. It's kind of the acidity kind of makes it taste a little bit of a bite. You know, acidity kind of a little bit of bite.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes if you let those air out,
yeah,
like
I should let it along.
Let it air out, aerate for like an hour or so. Sometimes that'll help the flavor a little bit. Let's
All right. Wow, that was great. We're back. Seed treatment, my friend. That's the key to gardening. Prep your seeds before you put them in the dirt. Just saying.
Soruba. So what? Okay, so tell me again. When you treat your seeds with the Soruba product, tell our massive audience from around the world what Soruba does for their seeds.
Yep. What was the question again? I didn't hear
it. Seeds, Soruba seeds. What does the Soruba treatment do for the seeds?
Oh,
what does it do?
What does it do? It actually creates a drought-resistant, stress-resistant protective coating, which kind of enhances the ability of the seed to grow quickly. And then it builds on the root. It gets as much of the nutrients from the soil into the root system and makes a more robust plant. It's the microorganisms that are in the treatment that are activated when in contact with moisture. So that's what you get. Once they get watered, bam, they start growing, and the success rate is good. My wife, she started using the treatment last year. Every seed she treated came up. She had to pull some out because they all came up. And that's kind of rare that all the seeds,
yeah.
So she had to thin it out and get rid of them. So she was impressed. Got my Soruba seed treatment. I got my seeds, and now I'm going to inoculate my seeds with a drought-resistant, stress-resistant treatment. So I got about 5 grams of seed in here, rice seed. I put about a 1/4 teaspoon of seed treatment in here. I stir it around to get a nice light coating of the seed treatment on each seed. Takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Or you could actually use a Ziploc bag, or you could put the treatment directly into the seed packet and mix it up really well to get that nice light coating. And what the coating is going to do is going to enhance the growth of the seed and the soil around it and create a very robust plant. Could be flowers or vegetables. It's that easy. Now you just plant. Enjoy your growing. Oh yeah, you froze. So I started. So I went into
you froze. You were the frozen one.
You froze, Mike.
I was rolling. I was dishing out wisdom and information, and
I never got stage fright. Never.
You froze. You were just like you couldn't move, and so I just thought I gotta carry this. I gotta save this whole show. I gotta save everybody. Chris, it's all on
whole podcast.
That's right. This could be the one that puts us under. I mean, no. This could be the one that puts us on top. Sorry.
Okay.